Question on accruals and prepayments then. So you're working on the accounts for the year ended the 30th of September 2022, and you are told that the consulting fee income had an opening accrual of £520. The bank summary shows receipts of consulting fee income during the year of £18,500, and the consulting fees for the year due are £16,400. You are asked to prepare the consulting fee income account for the year, closing it off to the statement of profit or loss. So the very first thing you need to do then, when you get a question like this, is of course to draw that all-important T account for your consulting income. So, working down the steps, stage by stage then, we begin with our reversal of our accrual of £250. We need to remove the income that was earned in the last financial year, which was the £250. So it was an accrued income. Ordinarily, our accrued income would be a debit in our accruals account, whilst in our income account being a credit. Well, if I had posted that to my credit side of my consulting income account last year, this year I now need to remove it, and the only way I can do that is by posting a debit entry in order to get rid of it. So my reversal of accrual for £250 is of course going to be a debit in my consulting income account. The next thing we are told is that into my bank account I have received £18,500 worth of income. My customers have paid me for my consultation fees and they have put £18,500 into my bank account. This was the cash that I received this year and is therefore going to be a credit in my income account following the usual rules of dead click. However, my consulting fees only added up to £16,400 this year. That tells me that one of my clients or few of my clients have paid me some income in advance for some consultations that I will do within the next financial year. So I need to make an adjustment. So that bearing in mind then, in order to find my prepaid income amount for this year, all I need to do is the total amount of money that I received and deducting any of my actual fees that were due last year, and the difference is going to give me £1,850, which will result in my consulting fee prepaid income for next year. Well, we know that a prepaid expense is a debit because that is how it works in terms of I am being paid early. It is a debit to me. I am essentially paying something out and receiving something. Therefore, if I have a prepaid income in my prepayments account, it's got to be the opposite. It's got to be a credit. It's income that I am going to receive, have received earlier than what I should have. Therefore, in my consulting income account, it has to be the opposite, and it has to be a debit balance. So I have a prepaid income of £1,850 debited to my consulting income account. My last stage here then, I've dealt with all the information I've been given. I'm simply now asked to close it off to my statement of PRL. So in order to do this, I calculate my total balance on the debit and the credit side. I take the highest of the two, which of course is my credit of £18,500. And I then find the difference between that £18,500 with my reversal of accrual and my prepaid income, which is going to give me my transfer to my profit or loss as being £16,400. You will note that if you get a question like this, your transfer to your profit or loss should equate to the same figure as what your consulting fees for this year actually were, or what you should have received. So that £16,400 is the amount of work I did and the amount that was payable to me, and therefore that is the amount that I need to transfer across to my profit or loss.